Good evening. Thank you for joining us. He was one of the first witnesses to arrive at the scene of Sunday's deadly crash on the Malahat. Shemana student Miles Vaux stopped to help the victims, and tonight he is being hailed a hero. The carnage he witnessed has had him sleepless ever since. And when he learned that 6-year-old Serena Top lost her only parent, he decided to start fundraising for her future. Kristen Robinson has our top story.
I came home Sunday night and I couldn't really get the image out of my head.
Before emergency crews arrived at Sunday's horrific Malahat crash, Miles Vaux and his girlfriend came upon the scene. And unlike several other motorists who simply drove by, they stopped.
My first instinct was to get out and help.
The 30-year-old apprentice machinist from Chemainus rushed into a scene of unbelievable carnage.
I couldn't help but notice the bodies. And then I noticed Serena in the back of the CRV. The roof was pointed towards the ground, and Serena was actually hanging upside down, and all I could see was her feet just struggling, and all I could hear was her crying for her mom.
6-year-old Serena Top miraculously survived the impact when the Honda SUV driven by her mother skidded across the center line and hit this pickup truck head-on. Her mother, 30-year-old Fiap Top, died at the scene. 2 other passengers, 19-year-old Diane Bocachow and 16-year-old Chloe Gemasola, were killed on impact. 20-year-old Junior Corpuz was critically injured and remains in hospital fighting for his life.
It was graphic. There was blood, and there's a lot of blood, and I just had to get her out.
Vaux and volunteer fire chief Rob Patterson removed Serena from the wreckage and placed her in the back of a fire truck.
I took her away from the scene. I didn't want her to see anything. I sat in the truck with her, and I couldn't help but try and help. And, I was trying to calm her. And I mean, it's sad. It's very sad. And it just it hit home last night.
That's when RCMP called Vaux and he learned Serena lost her only parent.
I had to do something.
Vaux launched an Indiegogo online fundraiser to help Serena and her new guardian, inspired by a Toronto man who raised $700,000 the same way for bullied bus monitor Karen Klein.
If we could even raise, 1% of that, it'd make quite an impact. If this money could go towards her, education in the future, it could help out with whatever, she needs. I just want to help her.
His campaign has already raised more than $500, and it's not just for Serena. Vaux doesn't want anyone to forget about Junior Corpuz in critical condition and the 3 victims in the pickup who also went to hospital.